This video is going to save you from accidentally ruining your credit score. Ever applied for a credit card, got denied, and wondered what you're doing wrong? The answer could be as simple as choosing the wrong type, secured or unsecured. Don't worry, I'm here to help. In this video, I'll explain exactly what each type is, which one you should start with, and I'll share a bonus hack at the end to upgrade your card without another hard inquiry. First things first, if you want to learn how to quickly improve your credit score, stay updated on all things credit and get approved for the best cards. Hit subscribe so you never miss a video. Drop a comment below telling me your current credit score. I reply to every single one. Let's dive into it. We'll begin with secured credit cards. A secured credit card is a credit card that requires a security deposit, which typically becomes your credit limit. To put it simply, if you deposit $200 with the bank, they'll give you a credit card with a $200 limit. Now, there are some exceptions to this rule. Some secured cards allow you to have a higher limit than your deposit, while others may require a larger deposit for a bigger limit. But in most cases, your deposit will equal your starting limit. This also means there's very little risk for the card issuer, which is why secured cards are considered less risky for both the card company and the merchant when you use it. Because of this lower risk, secured credit cards are generally much easier to get approved for, even if you have no credit history. Also, because these cards are easier to get approved for, they often report to all 3 credit bureaus, which helps you build credit faster. Additionally, secured cards are typically more lenient when it comes to missed payments. So if you happen to miss a payment or two, whoa, and hurt your credit score as much as it would if you missed payments on an unsecured card. Finally, many secured cards offer rewards, whether that's cashback, points, or miles. But keep in mind, these rewards tend to be lower compared to what you'd earn on an unsecured card. Next up, let's talk about the cons of secured credit cards. Since you're required to put money down as collateral, you're essentially tying up cash that you could otherwise use for other things. Plus, due to the nature of these cards, your credit limit tends to be relatively low, which can be frustrating if you need to make a larger purchase. But there is a solution to this problem, and I'll show you how to fix it in just a bit. So make sure to stick around. Here are a few examples of popular secured credit cards, including the Discover It secured card, which offers a cashback match on your first year. The Capital One secured MasterCard, which allows you to upgrade to an unsecured card after a year. And the Bank of America secured credit card, which has no annual fee and can be used to build credit history. Now that we've covered the basics of secured credit cards, let's shift our focus to unsecured cards. Unlike their secured counterparts, unsecured credit cards do not require any security deposit. Instead, these cards rely on your creditworthiness. Unsecured cards take into account your income, credit history, existing debt, and other factors to determine whether or not you qualify for the card, and the credit limit that you'll receive. This makes sense since there's more risk involved for the card issuer. If you're approved for an unsecured credit card, congratulations, you've officially entered the big leagues. These cards typically offer higher credit limits, more attractive rewards, and better overall benefits compared to secured cards. For example, unsecured cards often come with sign-up bonuses, which can be a game changer for boosting your credit score quickly. They also allow you to earn points, miles, or cash back on your spending, helping you maximize your everyday purchases. Additionally, many unsecured credit cards offer special financing options, like 0% interest for a certain period of time. These options allow you to finance large purchases interest-free, giving you a great opportunity to save on interest charges. But wait, it's not all sunshine and rainbows in the world of unsecured cards. These cards can be harder to get approved for, especially if you have a low credit score or a limited credit history. This is because lenders see unsecured cards as riskier since they're not backed by any collateral, and watch out for those annual fees. Many unsecured credit cards charge annual fees that can eat into your rewards if you're not careful. But hey, there are plenty of cards out there with no annual fees, so do your research before committing to one. Let's not forget about the potential downsides of unsecured credit cards. These cards typically have higher interest rates compared to secured cards because they carry more risk for the lender. If you're unable to pay back your balance, it can negatively impact your credit score. If you're new to credit and don't have much experience managing credit responsibly, it might be a good idea to start with a secured card instead. By starting with a secured card, you can establish a track record of responsible credit usage before moving on to an unsecured card. You'll also have the added security of knowing that your card is backed by a security deposit, which can give you more confidence as you begin to use credit. To sum it up, secured cards are the training wheels of the credit card world. They help you learn how to use credit responsibly and build a foundation of good credit. On the other hand, unsecured cards are like the big leagues of credit. They offer more benefits and rewards, but it's important to be prepared and know how to manage them effectively before taking the leap. Ultimately, the decision of which type of card to get depends on your individual circumstances and credit history. There's no one-size-fits-all answer, so it's important to weigh the pros and cons of each type carefully before making a decision. So which one should you choose? Well, if you're just starting out with credit, have a low credit score, or have no credit history, it's a good idea to begin with a secured card. Secured cards are easier to get approved for, and they provide you with a safety net thanks to your security deposit. On the other hand, if you already have established credit, good income, and a solid credit score, you might be ready for an unsecured card. These cards offer more benefits and flexibility, but it's important to use them responsibly and avoid high-interest charges. Remember, your credit score plays a big role in determining which type of card you can get approved for. Generally, if you have a credit score below 670, you'll want to start with a secured card. If your score is between 670 and 740, you may qualify for either a secured or unsecured card. And if your score is above 740, you'll likely qualify for an unsecured card. But remember, these are just general guidelines. Card issuer has its own criteria for approval. If you want to see a visual version of this, check out the image on the screen now. And now for the bonus section you've been waiting for: how to graduate from a secured to an unsecured credit card. If you've been using your secured card for 6 to 12 months, have a good track record of on-time payments, and want to move on to the big leagues, here's what to do. Check your credit report to make sure it's accurate and improving. Most issuers will automatically consider you for an unsecured card after a year of on-time payments with a good track record. Before requesting to graduate, ensure your utilization is below 30% and ideally under 10%. Pay your balance in full each month. This demonstrates responsible credit usage and increases your chances of approval. Request graduation. After a year of using your secured card, reach out to the issuer to request graduation from the secured to an unsecured card. Provide any additional information they require, such as updated financial details. Wait for a decision and hope for the best. Your issuer will review your application and notify you of their decision. Discover and Capital One are known for their automatic graduation programs, making the process seamless for cardholders. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to credit cards. Your needs and goals will change over time, so be patient and persistent in your journey towards building good credit. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe so you never miss a credit tip, and leave a comment below asking any questions you have. And if you want to learn more about the top credit cards for 2025, click the video on your screen now. See you there.